everyone, welcome back to RJK English. This is my cat, Josie. She's purring very loud. You might be able to hear her. I don't know why she wants so much attention today, but she says hi. So we are going to finish off this section, which is about English words from different languages. We've talked through this. 26% of English vocabulary is from French, about 26% from Latin, about 26% from Germanic or Anglo-Saxon, and a little bit of Norse and Dutch, and about 6% of it is from Greek. Now we're going to turn to Greek. How did Greek enter English? As we talked about, it came during the Renaissance especially. So some of it would have come before, but during the Renaissance, the Westerners received the Greek texts of Aristotle and a lot of other writers and a lot of the mathematics and science. So it went from the Greeks and the Indians through to the Romans. Roman Empire dies. It goes to the Byzantine Empire, which is the Eastern, not Catholic Church, but now we would call it Orthodox, in Byzantium, which is now Istanbul, and into the Arab empires, which flourished with science, literature, philosophy. And the Renaissance is where the West rediscovered the Greek and Latin corpus, I guess, all of their learning, along with all of the Arab learning. That brought in a lot of Greek into English, because Greek was being used to understand the Bible, because the New Testament or the Christian Bible was written in Greek. The Hebrew Bible, or what Christians call the Old Testament, was written in Hebrew. And then the New Testament or the Christian Bible was all written in Greek. So they were learning the actual Greek in order to learn about the Bible. And then in science and philosophy, Greek was coming in through the Arabs and through the people that were learning in the Renaissance that were adopting Greek vocabulary. So with that, you would expect, and you would be right, that most Greek words are within the sciences, medicine, philosophy. Okay, so here's a list of Greek words in English. Idiot, also idiosyncrasy, idiom, and other words. It means someone of very low intelligence. For the ancient Greeks, an idiot was a private citizen, a person not involved in civil government or politics. For us, that came to mean someone that's stupid. Like if you call someone an idiot, it can be like playful, but it's not a nice word. Idiosyncrasy, idiosyncratic, oh, that person's really idiosyncratic. It means that they do things different from other people. And that kind of fits the original idea of private citizen versus someone involved in civil government and politics and doing what the group says to do. Metropolis, amazing movie from Germany if you ever get to see it. Metropolis, Greek roots are the word mother and city. Polis is the idea of the Greek city-state. Acrobat, we know that as a circus performer, someone that is able to do flips and all these different things. I mean, you could almost call skateboarders acrobats, people in the X Games. It comes from Greek words high and walk. So a sense of rope dancer, someone that, if you've ever seen Sita or Gita, if you watch Hindi movies, she was an acrobat, walking on a tightrope. Bacterium, we get the word bacteria from this. The microscopic things, I don't even know what they are, that can spread disease. Or they can be in your gut. There's good bacteria as well that helps you to digest. Cemetery, where we bury the dead. This comes from Greek, burial ground. Sleeping place or dormitory in Greek. Koimeterion became cemetery. Dinosaur, there we go. So that shows how Greek is being used in the sciences in order to create these words for things that they were discovering in science during the Renaissance and later. Even now, words are being created in Greek in the sciences. Dinosaur means terrible lizard. Hippopotamus, this is an African animal, in Egypt and elsewhere. You might know what a hippo is. Rhinoceros from Greek. History is from Greek, which is interesting because the first historian is Herodotus, the first great historian, and he was Greek. If you're following along in my book study, we're going through Gore Vidal's Creation, which goes through the Axis Age, and our hero of the book is in Greece at the time, hearing Herodotus tell his history of the Persian Wars, but our hero is Persian, and he calls them the Greek Wars, because he thinks Herodotus is full of it. So economy, this shows how mathematics and academics is influenced by English. Economy. Household administration is what the word means, or what it comes from in Greek. Metaphor, A metaphor is where I use a symbol to mean something else. Planet, a lot of our astronomy, we use Greek words. Schizophrenia, now we're in psychology. So philosophy and psychology use a lot of Greek. Schizophrenia means split mind. Technology, techne, is from Greek. Words like technique, technology, technical. So apparently in Greek it means art or craft. Grammatical, this shows that a lot of our grammar we get from Greek and from Latin. Grammatike means skilled in writing. Syntax, this is the structure of sentences. Sarcasm, we use this all the time. I can say, oh, this is a really good video. I say it's a good video, I don't really mean it. I'm being sarcastic. Sycophant, that's someone that just says what the boss wants to hear. It means servile or self-seeking. And one more, telescope. Again, it's about astronomy, and our astronomical terms tend to come from Greek. So anyways, 6% of our vocabulary is from Greek, but if you're in the sciences or academics, you're going to come across Greek a lot. And again, Greek has its own spelling system, and so you have to learn different spelling rules, and that's what makes English so hard. So this brings this whole section to a close. I hope that it was helpful for you. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about this series and my YouTube page. Make sure to go to RJK English on Facebook, and we can have further conversations as well. Have a great one. Hi everyone, welcome to RJK English. Make sure to like and subscribe, and that will help me make more of these videos. I'm on YouTube and on Instagram, and see us on Facebook, and we can talk further.